cook for dinner right now. That's why we're a little late to the stream, is because I'm eating dinner. I was watching Georgie and Mandy on CBS at 7 o'clock, and at 7:30 to 8 o'clock, I was looking at the weather, see what I need to talk about, see if there's anything new. And yes, there's a lot of new stuff to talk about. So give me one more. Give me like 2 more minutes. I'm gonna wrap up my lunch or my dinner here real quick. I'm actually gonna grab me another one of these. You might even see me do the weather and eat. Oh, my favorite things to do. All right, 1 second. Alright, why was the late longer? It took me a little while to get the food. Got me seconds on pulled pork. Alright. I'll eat more in a minute here. Alright, let's talk about weather. This is why you're here, right? The weather, yes. Let's go ahead. Just thought you'd say hello. Well, hello Dylan, welcome to the broadcast. Hopefully you're having a great day. Once again, guys, apologize for me taking forever to get back onto the stream and talk to y'all. It's because I was getting, again, seconds on food. And I got veggie chips. All right, over here. All right, so anyways, let's talk about weather. So let's take a look at the weather across the Lone Star State here. Well, first off, I'm ahead of myself right now. All right, so the weather, it's been cold the past several days. The cold weather continues. We have a cold weather advisory across the entirety of Central and South Texas. Tonight, we're not using any of my nice weather graphics. Taking a break of those. I can't talk. We're taking a break of those tonight, but we will return using those tomorrow. And I'm going to have a very detailed video tomorrow morning, or sometime tomorrow morning, or early afternoon, somewhere around that time. And I'll be using my school's green screen, and I'm going to go very detailed on some of the weather for tomorrow night into Saturday, and you guys will hear more about it coming up tomorrow. So stay tuned for it. But tonight, I'm going to be a little bit detailed about what things could look like here. So this is Thursday right now. This is in about 2 hours from now, and obviously we're dry and it's cloudy. It's been cold here in the UK too. Oh wow, how cold is it over there in the United Kingdom? Um, okay, so let me lower this camera. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, so there we go. All right, so next thing here. So let's just slide all the way till. So y'all are technically getting behind the scenes here on what weather models look like here. If you've never used these before. So as we go ahead, look at Friday evening. This is like late afternoon, early evening. Some wintry precipitation starts to get going very far to the south, towards like south of San Antonio, but then this will start to disappear. And then by Friday evening, we'll get some moisture starting to increase. Hey there, great coverage. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. I know the stream was a little late because one, I was um, enjoying my evening, and then number two, I was watching Georgie and Mandy on CBS, and then three, I got food at 8 o'clock, and I got seconds recently, and I'm still ready. I'm ready to eat this, and I got my Dr Pepper and veggie straws right by me. If you guys want to see behind the scenes and stuff like this on everything here, make sure y'all check out my Twitter. The handle right there is at David ALFWX, because if you guys ever want to see more exclusive stuff and other content, I guess, um, my Twitter has it all. So yeah. All right. So let's talk more about weather. So, anyways, that's that. Once again, guys, it's cold. It's cold outside. Temperature right now, it's 33 degrees where I live at in the hill country. It's about freezing by 1 degrees. But as I mentioned, as we continue talking about this, for tomorrow night, freezing precipitation could start to grow just towards San Antonio and Hayes County. Oh, wrong button. And if I go to the next frame here, it shows you the precipitation chances start to grow in coverage. So we'll have the freezing drizzle, freezing rain, potentially sleet, and very cold rain will all occur tonight going into Saturday morning into the early bits of the afternoon. One thing I want to mention is some of our computer models are hinting that we could possibly see some freezing drizzle possibly throughout the day tomorrow, in the morning possibly, or even in the early parts of the afternoon. I would not be surprised if a few drops of precipitation were to occur, or maybe a few sleet pellets, or maybe even a snowflake or two. Would not be surprised. But I'm thinking mainly the late morning, early afternoon. That's where we'll have the better chance of seeing maybe a snowflake or two, a sleet pellet coming from the sky randomly, or maybe a very cold raindrop. Um, wouldn't be shocked if that were to occur. So again, of course, we'll keep eyes on that. But again, the worst of the weather will start to happen Friday night, Friday evening, Friday night, going into Saturday. So I've issued a weather alert day for our Friday night and Saturday, so from 5 p.m. on Friday evening, going all the way until Saturday, 10 o'clock ish, is where I have this weather alert day put in place. Again, for the threat of freezing rain. This could be accumulating too, so this could cause some problems, potentially. Let's see, I'm not really expecting power outages or really power problems. But wouldn't be surprised if this were to stick like on metal surfaces, maybe even some trees possibly. And another thing I want to mention, we could also have some problems like it could be sticking on your car possibly. So again, yes, freezing rain is looking a lot more likely now, and I want to make sure you guys are prepared for this. That's why we're live tonight talking about this. We've been talking about this potential for wintry weather for 2 days now, since yesterday and the day before. And now my confidence is growing. Also, I've issued a weather alert day for tonight going into tomorrow morning for cold temperatures, a hard freeze almost area wide tonight. So that's why I've thrown out the weather alert. Also, very cold wind chills as well. All right, so it's 53 degrees in the United Kingdom, but it's been windy and rainy. It felt colder. So 53 isn't terribly bad, but when it's raining and windy, that probably does not feel good at all. So makes me wonder: is there a wind chill factor or feels like temperature factor over there in the United Kingdom? Except accepting any traffic problems. So one thing I do want to cautious is or be aware of is the possibility that we could actually have, um, with this freezing rain, there could be a light glaze that could glaze potentially like the bridges and stuff, if they're not treated. So we'll have to keep eyes on that. There also will be some wind. So with the wind and then freezing rain and makes contact immediately right on the bridges, that could be perfect for an incident problem. So again, expecting traffic problems. There could be some minor traffic problems. If TxDOT's watching or anyone that works for TxDOT or knows anyone with traffic and stuff like that, definitely would recommend TxDOT to start treating the roads as soon as probably tonight. Because again, the event is we're less than 24 hours away, pretty much, from this wintry weather event, and there has been some grapple around. So again, with all the grapple, or no, excuse me, grapple. Whoa, it's not grapple. What is the name of the thing? What's it called? We use this instead of putting salt on the roads. I forgot the name of it. What have y'all made? Hopefully, y'all understand what I'm talking about. But it pretty much what it does is it just puts like dirt on the road, or not dirt. It's like rocks or something on the road, and then there's water that comes out of it, and I don't know the name of it. Um, but hopefully you have an idea what I'm talking about. It's a big truck, and the roads. There's usually like several little lines underneath the truck. Brine, yes, that's what it was. Thank you so much. Brine, yes, Brine. That's the name of it. My brain is not working. Brine. Yeah. There might be some leftover brine from our wintry weather event that we had a few days ago, but still would recommend TxDOT to put some brine on the roadways. So yeah, thank you very much for that. But yeah, the bridges. That's the only thing I am really going to be worried about or going to be cautious. It's something to be cautious about. So again, if you're going to be driving, I mean, this is going to happen Friday evening, Friday night, and Saturday morning. So most people, obviously, there's no school on Saturday, so that's perfect. Most people are off work on Saturday. That's also another perfect thing. So hopefully, a lot of people are just going to be mindful and decide to not drive in the morning. Just take it easy and slow on Saturday is what we're hoping for. But again, if you're going to be out and about Friday evening or into Saturday, especially in the morning, definitely be careful as there could be some icy spots, especially on the roadways and definitely, likely, potentially on the bridges. But as we get into the afternoon on Friday or on Saturday, temperatures will warm up well above freezing. We're talking like 38 degrees, 40 degrees for some of us on Saturday afternoon, with that precipitation, wintry precipitation, switching over just to a cold, terrible rain. And then we'll get kind of a lull in the action almost in the evening on Saturday. And then thunderstorms will happen overnight Saturday into Sunday morning, which I'm kind of surprised to say. Our weather forecast, guys, is very weird. We were talking snow yesterday. Now we're talking about freezing rain and potentially sleet. And then now we're talking thunderstorms overnight on Saturday into Sunday. So definitely a very wonky forecast indeed. So your question may be asking is, David, what do amounts look like for the potential of ice? Well, as this takes 4 years to load, there we go. We're going to take a look at what accumulations could look like here. As of now, I'm not expecting major amounts of accumulations, but I do expect some impactful conditions across the area. So as of now, the latest update is they have decided to, it looks like the NAM model here has shifted mainly the ice weather event for the southern hill country. It looks like it does clip parts of the Austin metro area and areas south. Looks like we'll have the better chance of seeing the potential for some icy weather conditions. So again, something we're going to have to monitor and watch here very closely for you folks. Again, there's a lot of changes that this forecast is going to have. Of course, tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to be making a video at my high school. I'll be using their green screen. We got some new stuff in the behind the scenes that should improve my forecast better. And I got a new remote in my hand now when I'm at school when I'm doing the weather. So you guys will probably see it later. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go more in depth on the weather. Like I'm I'm gonna my entire forecast style is gonna look a little bit different. You're also probably curious why am I not showing any of my weather graphics now? It's because I know. Well, I've kind of tweaked my graphics a little bit. I made some adjustments to them to look a lot nicer and look nicer is the word and look more professional. So not all the graphics are up to date yet, so that's why I'm not showing my graphics tonight. But they're a little bit better than what they were yesterday. There's more room, I guess, is what we'll say. Actually, no, well, kind of, I don't know. But anyways, that's that. But you guys will see them tomorrow morning in my very detailed forecast tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to be as detailed as possible on what things could be like. But again, tomorrow's forecast, it's going to have a lot of uncertainty with it, so something we'll have to continue to watch. You just subscribed. Well, thank you very much. I know I don't live in the United Kingdom. I know this weather probably doesn't really affect you as much, but still appreciate it for you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Nice to meet you too, Dylan. But once again, guys, the weather, definitely something we'll have to watch and something to continue to monitor for you folks. But for the meantime, I'll have a more detailed video tomorrow. And how things will go in the evening is when I'm home, I'll probably get a live stream going. We may do live ice storm, not ice storm. It's, well, I don't want to scare anyone, but it's not really an ice storm. I mean, freezing rain. This is going to create ice problems. Up to 1/10 of an inch ice is possible. So, I don't know. We'll keep eyes on it. But I'll have live coverage, guys. I'll have live coverage. Tomorrow evening, I will do what I've done before. I will join on my mobile device. We'll go camera mode from my phone. That makes sense. We'll go video mode on my phone, I should say. And we'll go outside. I'll have live reporting in the freezing rain. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Or freezing drizzle. It's going to feel fun. So, yeah. Can't wait to do that, guys. But, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's the best I could do. Yeah. Well, thank you, though. At least you get to hear weather that's happening. I don't know. If you've ever heard of Texas before, you probably heard it as a very warm state. Well, not this time. All right. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for now with this live update, guys. I know it's not much, but at least I mentioned and talked about some things. Of course, we went live tonight. At least we went live tonight. But tomorrow, guys, tomorrow morning, again, I'm gonna have a more super in-depth video discussing more about this potential for very cold rain. I'm gonna try my best to make this video maybe 5 or 7 minutes long. Like, that's how in-depth I want to go. Usually my videos are 2 to 4 minutes. I want to go a little bit longer on this here. And because I really want to keep you guys up to date. I know I can't do much tonight because I'm in the middle of re-rendering and reworking my graphics right now. I'm also doing a whole lot of other stuff behind the scenes as well. So again, bear with me as I'm working on things right now. But for the meantime, guys, that's pretty much what I got for right now. Of course, if you guys have not heard about my big announcement, I'm going to be getting a tour of the KVU TV station on Sunday. Super excited for that, to get to meet the chief meteorologist there. Also super excited to meet him. Been wanting to meet him for over 2 years now, so super excited. Of course, I'll try my best to get a lot of videos and pictures at the station and with him, as a lot of y'all have requested me to do that, so I'll try my best to do that. But anyways, that's your weather update, guys. And that's my big announcement. Day 2, talking about it. So, anyways, you guys stay safe, stay warm out there. And again, tomorrow morning, I'll go more in depth, more detailed about what things could look like here with this upcoming winter, or with this upcoming icy situation that could come our way here. Again, going into tomorrow night, into tomorrow morning, and again, or tomorrow night into Saturday morning. And again, it wouldn't surprise me if some freezing drizzle or sleet pellets were to occur. Maybe in the morning, it might be late morning and the early afternoon. We'll have to see what happens. Just depends when the dew points start to rise up. I mean, dew points earlier were at 9 degrees. That's very dry. But if they can start to cloud up and start to rise up a little bit more, maybe we could see some frozen precipitation come a little bit early, but we'll have to see what happens. All right. Bye, Dylan. Bye, everyone else. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, stay warm out there. We'll chat later, guys. Take care. I know, sorry it's not the best stream I've done, but tonight's just one of these streams where it's taking a little while to gather up on my all my graphics right now. So again, thank you all for watching. You guys take care. Stay warm. Have a good night.
Weather in Central Texas can be unexpected a lot of times. Stick with Storm for your trusted local weather updates so you can get your daily forecast updates and storm weather coverage from a trusted team you can trust. Stay ahead of the storm with Storm Austin. Storm Austin, Austin's trusted local weather source.